Here we are at part 12 of my video walkthrough for Final Fantasy II. Now we have reached the town of Poth. Went and got myself a rest up at the inn here, and we're about to head off to the castle of Kas'ion so that we can explore there and get the Aegel's torch. Use it to get the Sunfire, and use the Sunfire to destroy the Dreadnought and rescue the princess. Alright, here we go. It costs 400 to go there, but I got pretty good money. Oddly enough, I have an even amount of money, but I do have pretty good money going on right now, so I think I can afford the 400. Especially since I don't know where it is. This way I can learn where it is, right? Yay, airship travel. This is cool. Alright. Oh, here we go. South of Basque. Now I'll know next time I need to walk back. And here is the Castle of Kas'ion, located nice in the middle of the lake. On the first floor here we can see the Sunfire burning. We just can't do anything with it just yet. And this is the locked door, or the lock gate. If you use the goddess bell, you'll ring it and it'll open the door. Cool. Alright, let's rock. Hey, it's Prince Gordon. Alright, we got a fourth party member again. Let's go check him out and see what he got here. Well, he's got 22 in every stat and no weapon proficiency. He starts with a spear and a shield. So you can pretty much do whatever you want with Gordon. He's like perfectly balanced, and I think they did that for a reason, so you can build him however you want. But since he starts with a spear, since I said, I like to use people's default weapons and whatnot, I'm gonna go ahead and hook him up with a spear. He got a mithril spear in that last dungeon, so that means he'll have a good weapon for, our part. He'll be at least on par for damage with everybody else. So just upgrade his equipment here with anything that we got extra. And I like to go ahead and give him also the ice spell that we found. You'll find lots of Spiktos and Adamantites in this dungeon, and Maria can't quite kill them by herself. You need a little bit of help, and Gordon's level 1 ice is that little bit of help. Get you through it. Alright, moving on here, we're back on floor 1. Down here in the bottom right's our first chest, and it contains a cure scroll. I also give the cure scroll to Gordon, so we now have 3 people that have the ability to cast cure. So it's pretty cool. Gordon gains MP really fast because he's got a 22 in magic, so it's helpful. It's cool. It gives us extra healing power. Anyway, moving on here. Let's head up to the second floor of the castle. This castle's kind of a maze. It's kind of confusing. Fortunately, I had a map, so it's helpful, but I still took a few wrong turns. It's just weird the way the hallways are laid out. Alright, another chest. 300 gold in it. Alright. Let's move on up to floor 3. Still wandering around here. Alright, another chest. Ooh, it's got a gold shield in it. Ah, but it was guarded by 4 were-rats. Well, these things shouldn't be too hard to kill, I wouldn't think. Let's see how Gordon does. Getting poisoned right off the bat. It's not doing too good. Stupid ancient sword. You really need to be able to have, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 attacks per round to even be able to hit with a decent. Yeah, well, we'll check out 2 of them. It's not too bad, I don't guess. And final is sucking it up. Woohoo, we won! Ooh, a sinew went up. Gordon's spear skill, hit points. Alright. Anyway, moving on here. Let's go around the corner, head up the east side. Castle 4. Got some doors, hallways, and whatnot to explore here. And I got another random fight. I thought this was a good example of a Spiktos fight, so that's why I threw this one in here. Nice 4. Fa-ching! Alright, we took one out. Ow! Kinda hurt. Murray got smacked. Man, it seems like my guys kinda suck, really. The enemies in here, they're actually pretty tough. Like, these ogres are rank 4, those spiketoses are like rank 4, animantoses are rank 5, so yeah. Some really tough enemies in here, but you get weapon and spell skills real fast because of it though, so it all balances out. Ooh, curse down. I think I'm going to see if I can just beat this dude down. Alright, there we go. Frino may not be able to hit, but he does seem to have high strength. He can pierce some defense. Woo, buffs. Ooh, guess his axe skill went up. Should put everybody at level 5 weapons at this point. Very cool. Anyway, let's move on here. There's nothing in that door over there. Got nothing in that door there. Alright, treasures. Ooh, a second mithril axe, a werebane, and a second mithril sword. That is so awesome. Now Frino can have a decent offhand. And the werebane is an upgrade to the mithril mace, which is excellent for her. It also does more damage to were creatures, such as those were rats and whatnot, and that does actually work right in this game, so. Various beast type monsters she can do more damage to. Alright, that was a great room. Gave us all kinds of upgrades. So move on here. Now remember, it does get more and more dangerous every floor that you head up. Now the game ain't playing around no more. Run across animantoses as random enemies on this floor. Golden mail in this chest, but it's guarded. Just like the gold shield was, and it's 4 mines. Remember the balloons or the bombs? They're basically the same thing. There's just a higher rank version. Which, I think they're kind of high rank for us anyway. So, yeah. Let's rock these things. They're weak to fire magic, so let's burn them down a little bit. Let's see what kind of damage we can do. Bam, bam! Ooh! That's a good hit. Oh man, Gordon. That was horrible. But he's still new, so. What can you expect? He's probably only got 2 or 3 attacks per round right now. Ooh, there he goes. That was a good one. That starting spear of his, it's going to be hard for him to pierce defense with it. But we'll find him an upgrade here sometime. Excellent, we won. Ooh, Murray got an MP increase. Excellent. I like to give the golden medal to Gordon since he's the pretty boy. Let's give him the heavy armor. Let's move on here. Alright, we got some chests in this room. Got a mallet, an antidote, and some eye drops. Looks like our status curing items. So that was what that room was full of. Got nothing on that door over here. And over here we got the staircase. Heading down the staircase will lead us to the boss. And I'll deal with that in the next part.